Hello, everyone. This is Q of Eclectic Tarot, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. And today I'm going to be speaking with you all about the astrological energies of the upcoming week, which is May 21st to May 28th, 2025. And I just want to say that we've been through a lot so far this year, especially with Mars's retrograde through Cancer. That was really heavy for a lot of people. And it did so much as far as news events and things occurring worldwide. So I'm very, very happy to report that while there are some energetic changes this week, overall, I don't see anything that's terrible, that's gonna make you clutch your pearls, that will make you run for the hills. Now, of course, everything depends on where the week's events fall in your personal natal chart. No two people are gonna experience everything the same, but just overall, it's pretty mellow this week. And that's really because a lot of the planets, all of the planets are direct and moving forward, except for our good friend Pluto. Okay. Pluto is currently retrograde, and Pluto will not be direct until October 13th, 2025. So Pluto is retrograde, and Pluto's going to do what Pluto's going to do. But again, most of the events this week are pretty mellow. And most of the events this week are occurring on May 21st, May 22nd, May 24th, May 25th, and May 26th. As of right now, May 27th, May 28th, they're good. Nothing really too traumatizing going on. So let's get right into it. On May 21st, 2025, we are graced with the energies of the Venus and Mars trine. So, if you remember last week's video, this trine was bringing us energies that were fresh and frisky and a lot of social energy. Um, Energy that was inviting you to start or restart your projects. Energy that was bringing you to take action and to get creative. So on May 21st, the trine is almost exact. The trine is almost exact. And this is going to be a good thing. Like I said, this is good energy for most people to take advantage of, especially being that Venus is our feminine energy, Mars is our masculine energy, but these are two very, very important personal planets. All right. Now, on May 22nd, 2025, ta-da, the Venus and Mars trine is going to be exact. And it's going to be exact on May 22nd, 2025 at 12:41 a.m. Pacific time, and those planets will be at 15 degrees. Okay, they're going to be at 15 degrees. Venus is going to be at 15 degrees of Aries, and Mars is going to be at Mars's degree. So, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Um Moving right along, we're starting to feel the energies of the sun moving into a trine with Pluto. Okay. We're starting to feel that energy. Sun trine Pluto. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be feeling courageous. They're going to be feeling like they have a lot of personal power. It's going to make them feel strong. It's going to make them feel like they can do anything, feel like they can take anything on. So, this is definitely some good energy for the majority of people. As always, with great power comes great responsibility. So make sure that whatever you're doing to help yourself, help your family out, help your friends out. Do not use your powers for evil. Okay. Do not use your powers for evil. Okay. Don't be out here doing magic, doing your works on people. and wasting power when you don't really have to, okay? Use your powers for good, okay? Now, that Sun and Gemini, trine Pluto and Aquarius, that is going to go exact on May 24th, 2025 at 8:55 a.m. California time, okay? So we're moving from May 22nd into May 24th, okay? So again, use your powers for good. Use your powers for good. Now, May 24th, 2025, this is our power day. There's a lot going on today, and this is the day where there's going to be, I don't want to say energetic misfirings, but some people may be feeling things so much more than others because there's a lot going on today. So, not only is the Sun in Gemini going to be trine Pluto in Aquarius on May 24th, 2025, Mercury is going to conjunct Uranus in Taurus. Okay. This is a big thing. This is a big thing because, Uranus first entered Taurus on May 15, 2018. Okay. So it's been a little while, and Uranus is getting ready to transition out of Taurus into Gemini. So this is going to be the last time that Mercury is going to be making any type of aspects to a Uranus in Taurus, because the next time that Uranus is going to conjunct Mercury, the next time they're going to be conjunct is going to be May of 2026. Okay. And at that time, Uranus will already be in Gemini, doing whatever it's going to do for us as a society, as the citizens of this planet. Okay. In Gemini. So there won't be any new Mercury conjunct Uranus energies until May of 2026. And like I said, Uranus first entered Taurus on May 15, 2018. So we're not going to see this again. Okay. Uranus will not be in Taurus again in any of our lifetimes. So this is the last time. Okay. Mercury conjunct Uranus. Listen, there's a potential for words to get a little spicy, for things to be a little reckless, um communication wise. I wouldn't be surprised if some people may be prone to arguments, not necessarily angry, but like the back and forth exchange. So like debates aren't necessarily angry. They're conversations, right? You may get some news that's shocking, you may get some news that's surprising, right? Okay, Mercury conjunct Uranus. Of course, Mercury is our planet that moves faster than Uranus. So, like I said, the next time that Mercury conjuncts Uranus is going to be in May of 2026. And this will be new Uranus conjunction energy with Mercury, because next year, Uranus is going to be in Gemini. Okay. Now, the big meat and potatoes, energetic astrological event of the week is occurring, like I said, on May 24th, 2025. This is our action packed day, and that is going to be the Saturn ingress into Aries. Saturn is going to move out of Pisces finally, okay, into Aries. And I've talked about this before, the cosmic trash bag is open. It won't be for long, because like I said, Saturn is entering into Aries on May 24th, 2025 at 8:36 p.m. Pacific time, California time. And this is going to be the first time that Saturn is going to be in Aries since April of 1996. Okay, so last time Saturn was in Aries was April 7th, 1996 until June 9th, 1998. And then from October 25th, 1998 to February 28th, 1999. So this is going to be a new cycle. It just may touch back onto things that were happening to you back then. So those of you who are old enough, okay, I'm in my 40s now. Those of you who are old enough, go back to 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999. I want you to kind of think about those things if you can remember. Okay. I was in high school. So just go back there and think about things. Like I said, if you're old enough too. And just take some notes, because there may be some themes that may reoccur for you um during this Saturn's new ingress into Aries. Okay. Now, Saturn moves into Aries again on May 24th, 2025. Saturn will not leave Aries until April of 2028. So, Saturn's transits are a little bit are much slower than Uranus's, right? But Saturn is our, you know, rules, our regulations, our structure, big government. Sometimes you get government and law from that. You're going to get consequences, the consequences of your actions, the task maker, and Saturn is at fall in Aries. Okay, Saturn does not like it there because Aries is our energy of let's just do things, let's just get the things done. Sometimes without thinking, and Saturn is more of let's plan. Okay, let's take our time. Okay, let's slow down. So for some people, depending on where this falls in your chart, this may be constricting you. Okay, Saturn constricts. Saturn does not expand. Saturn constricts. So this may be beginning of a new cycle where you may be feeling constricted, where you may be becoming constricted and restrained and controlled in various aspects of your life. Again, it really depends on where this is going to fall in your chart. Quick, short, shameless plug. If you want me to do a natal chart reading for you, where I can check where these transits are going to fall for you into your chart, be sure to book with me, eclectictarot.com. Go down to natal chart readings and sign up for it, okay? Because I can explain how all these things will potentially affect you personally during your reading, okay? So yeah, back to it. This is going to be the beginning of a new cycle of constrictions, restrictions, slowdowns, but, with Saturn in Aries, even though you're going to want to do the things and get things off of the ground, Saturn is going to bring you the challenges of finding a way to get through adversity, finding a way to get things done even when you're constrained. Okay, and I'm going to make a separate video talking about Saturn and Aries and going into the history and all like that. So be on the lookout for that video. Now, we're also going to let me see what else do I have here. So yeah, Sun in Gemini trines Pluto in Aquarius on May 24th. Mercury conjuncts Uranus in Taurus on May 24th. Saturn ingress into Aries on May 24th. Okay, so May 24th, a lot happening. Moving right along to May 25th, 2025, Mercury moves into Gemini at 5:59 p.m. California time. Okay, this is good for Mercury. This is good for Mercury. Okay, Mercury is at home in Gemini. Mercury is going to be all nice and good. You know how it is when you go home. You're relaxed at home. You're comfortable at home. You're able to be yourself in your own home. This is going to be the same thing for Mercury. Okay. So, Mercury is our communication skills, it's electricity. I know some people align electricity with Uranus, but I'm going for the airiness of Mercury. So this is, like I said, this is our communication, our thoughts, our mental abilities, our mental capacities, things dealing with the internet, e-commerce. Okay, e-commerce. I know for me, as far as when I'm doing my spiritual work, bringing money in e-commerce, I normally do it on Wednesday, which is the day of Mercury in Western magical traditions. Okay, so conversations, traffic, transportation, things that move, flights, airlines, communication, internet, writing, your writing skills, your journaling, your mental capacity, your mental abilities, talking, having these conversations. All these things fall under Mercury, and Mercury is going to be at home, domicile in Gemini because Mercury moves into Gemini on May 25th. So Mercury is going to be happy. This is going to be good. You may start having those conversations. People may start calling you more, having longer conversations, having debates, all of those good things. So yeah, that's going to be great. Moving on to May 26th, 2025, we get the Gemini new moon. We get the Gemini new moon. So I want you to understand that this week is going to be there's going to be some good potent Gemini energy this week. Some good potent Gemini energy this week. we're going to have the Gemini moon. And that's going to be at 8:02 p.m. California time. So, a lot of Gemini energy. Gemini is full right now. Okay? Gemini is almost full. Mercury, okay? The moon, okay? And like I said, Taurus season, goodbye Taurus season. Taurus season, is out the game. So, sun in Gemini, moon in Gemini, Mercury in Gemini. This is going to be good, some good energy, okay? And check out my Gemini new moon video for information about the energies of the Gemini new moon on May 26th. So like I said, most everything this upcoming week, all the really good, juicy, important stuff was happening on May 21st through May 26th. I don't have anything major to report for May 27th and May 28th. Um we won't start getting back into good stuff until May 29th, which is going to be the week after. So that's all that I have for you all for this week, for the energies, for the astrology of the week, May 21st through May 28th, 2025. So, thank you all for watching. Get down in the comments section and let me know what you're more interested about, what's intriguing for you, what you're excited for, what you're not excited for. And let's get that discussion started. So, I'm going to get it out of here. I'll see you all in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and when you subscribe, be sure to turn on your notification bell so you can know when I'm dropping more astrological, spiritual, tarot energies and videos. So I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.